Dr. Darien joins us again with your prescription for wellness.
A common question I get in the emergency room, hey doc, will you give me a vitamin B12 shot? And so this is what I often share. Vitamin B12, emergency room on the set of GMA3. Vitamin B12 is really important for a variety of functions. Here's what you need to know. You can find most of it in your diet. Foods that are high in B12 include things like eggs, beef. You want to get the lean cuts, and fish like salmon and tuna. And if you're a vegetarian, you can also look for things like fortified cereal, and even most fortified non-dairy milk has vitamin B12 in it, soy, almond, and rice. Also, understand your risks. There are some groups that are more at risk of vitamin B12 deficiency. That includes those who are pregnant, history of gastric bypass, digestive illnesses like Crohn's disease or celiacs, and then again, strict vegetarians and vegans that can have low vitamin B12 or be associated with low vitamin B12, and then also your medications. This is something many people don't realize. Medications for GERD or reflux like antacids or metformin, a common medication for diabetes, can reduce your body's ability to absorb vitamin B12. So you might want to look for a supplement. There are different varieties. You can get it in a spray, you can get it in a liquid, a capsule. It's important to note that each form, there's really not one that's proven better than the other. And if you're looking for a dose, the lowest dose available is usually appropriate for most people, that 500 micrograms.
So what about B12 shots? Eva looked in my direction, and as God is my witness, I got a B12 shot last week. Who's a good candidate for it? I promise you.
I'm sure you needed it. If those who are suspicious that they might have a deficiency, if they're in one of those high-risk groups, I would suggest getting tested first. B12 shots are effective in raising your B12, but the question
they give you energy, right?
The question is, do you really need it? You want to always look for the natural source before you go to the doctor, and that's coming from a doctor.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to examine in the commercial break what led to the B12.
I'm sure it's appropriate. Again.
Folks, we would love to hear from you, so please hit us up on Instagram with all of your medical questions for Dr. Darien and Eva Pilgrim at ABC GMA3.